Hey YouTube pipe community. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. I'm your Brandywine Valley piper, Brendan, and coming at you on a Tuesday. I know it's Cob Tuesday. I smoked the cob earlier, but I wanted to smoke my meerschaum today because I have a new blend, as you probably saw in the description and in the picture. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. You might see her running back and forth back here, but she loves the huge tennis balls, and she got a new one, so she is an absolute maniac when it comes to that toy. She'll pop it within a day, but if you hear her barking, that's what's going on, so I apologize. Hopefully it's not distracting. But got a package yesterday. Excited about this package, and I was going to do a Yabo, but I really wanted to open it. And of course I forgot to bring it down just to show you what I've got. But I needed some more Bayou Morning. So I got some more of that, some more Oriental Silk. Those are two of my kind of mainstays, everyday smokes. And I also wanted to try some Izmir, just straight Izmir. So I'm looking forward to trying just a straight bowl of that. And I'm also thinking about mixing it with definitely some of my Virginias, but I want to try first off to mix it with Bayou Morning. I think that would be amazing. But the main part of my order was to get my first shipment of H-State Burley. So excited to get this. Excuse me. Okay, I'm sorry, but she likes to bark and yell at the ball, and it's too distracting. So I was able to get a couple tins of the H-State Burley, which I am very excited about. Wanted some last month or last year, but they didn't come out with it last year, so I was praying they would come out with it this year, and they did, and it sold out quick. I'm happy I was able to get some. I just got 2 tins. I wish I would have got 10. I did smoke it this morning, and it definitely lived up to the hype. So if you haven't heard of it, it's another small batch. It's got Guatemalan dark Burley from 2020, 2014 white Burley, 3 different types of Orientals, which is right up my alley. That's why I was so excited about this. 2016 Cantarini. I think it says 2005 Black Sea Silkum, and 2008, or maybe 2005 Ishmir. And then there's 2 Virginias. There's a Canadian Bright Virginia and a North Carolina Red Virginia. So very good components. A lot of these are aged already. So I can't wait till the other tin that I have melds and ages and mixes together. But I'm not planning on smoking that for a while. I'm gonna let that age for a couple years, hopefully. It's hard when I really like tobacco. I wish I would have got 10 tins. I only got a couple. So I smoked it in my cob this morning on the way to work. Very good. And I wanted to try it in something different. That's why I wanted to try it in my meerschaum, see if I got any different flavors out of it. But it comes in basically it's a broken flake. It was a flake that they broke up. The tin note, I'm really getting a lot of the Burley, the sweetness that you get from good Burleys. maybe a little bit of the Virginia, but more on the sweetness side. But it reminds me of Amphora Burley that comes in the pouch. That's what this smell definitely reminds me of. Not getting a lot of, you know, notes out of the gate with the Orientals, but that changes with the smoke. I'm noticing it a little bit more spicy compared to the Cobb in the Briar. I mean, in my Meerschaum. But in typical fashion, you know, it's building. The bowl is building. The strength is building. The spices are building as the bowl goes down. You know, starting off, I definitely really get a lot of the Burleys. So that nuttiness of the Burleys, you know, the sweetness of a very good Burley flake. Like I said, it reminds me of Amphora Burley, which is one of my favorite Burley flakes, which is unfortunately gone. Then as the bowl kind of develops, and I'll get whiffs of the Virginias coming in and out, just adding a little bit of sweetness here or there. Now, when I was smoking this in the Cobb earlier, it was a very velvety smoke. It was a very smooth smoke. And then gets spicy as it develops. And then once you start getting back, about half of the bowl is when that's when the Orientals start pulling in. You know, in the beginning, it's definitely more, it's a creamy smoke. I hear a lot of people say that, and I haven't really experienced that, but I was experiencing it with this. And the Orientals that I'm picking the most up on, because this kind of reminds me a little bit of Steamworks, which I know that's Virginia, but then also has the Black Sea Soakum. That is kind of what I'm getting the majority of the notes from the Orientals, is I think the Black Sea Soakum. When I was smoking it with the Cobb, now that I am trying it in my mirror, it's a little bit different. It is a little bit more spicy than I remember this morning. But still very good. It came, the moisture came almost perfect. I don't think it needs dried out at all. Not many relights, except for when I'm jabbing my jaws. But I'm glad I got this. I was looking forward to it, praying for it last year. It didn't come, so I'm so glad it did this year. But this is just going to be another notch on my belt as I'm learning more about Orientals. This is definitely, in this is a little bit more spicy. A little more spicy. Still smooth on the retrohale, a little bit of tingling, but then as the bowl develops, I'm getting that dry finish, that dry mouth feel, that dry finish that I get with the Orientals. And pretty much the Virginias, by the end of the bowl, they disappear. It's mostly the Orientals at that point. So it's a very complex smoke. Kind of weaves in and out. That Virginia and spiciness will weave its way in and out. Starts off with that really nice burley that I love. You know, the molasses, the dark stone fruits. I mean, that's what I really smell out of the tin. That's what I'm really getting out of the tin. But then as you smoke it, it develops, gets more spicy, and really those orientals take over. So very happy, very happy. Now there's been a couple of you awesome presenters that have done their reviews, and I wanted to go in blind, so I didn't watch any reviews for this year. I've seen old reviews, but I didn't listen to watch any reviews. So I started to watch Jeffrey Life of the Pipe, and I got right to where he was getting ready to start give his opinions and thoughts and everything. And I was like, you know what? I want to go in blind. So I had to stop. So I'm going to go back and watch that. I know Captain Burley Slice also did a video. Somebody else did a video yesterday. So I want to go back and look at those. But I didn't want that to impact my impression of the blend, because that does happen sometimes. I'll hear somebody else mention something, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that. But am I really getting it? And I'm also trying to develop my palate more. So trying to get my own feelings rather than what other people are getting. So if you were the lucky few to get some of this 8-state Burley, if you haven't done a video yet, I look forward to seeing it. If you have it, you've tried it, or you've tried other versions, other years, definitely leave me a comment in the notes. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, and if you're not a member already, hit the subscribe button. I really want you to be able to see, more of my content if you like this. So that's it for today. I hope I didn't forget anything. I'm not going to open this garage door back open so the dog can continue to run around. But that's the other reason I like this new spot I have, is I can have this door open and the dog will be coming in and out, and you'll probably see her out there playing. She's just a little bit too crazy today with this new toy. So again, thanks for stopping by, sharing a bowl with me, spending some time with me. I hope you had a chance to get some 8-state Burley, and have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.